Hey guys, and welcome back to the next episode of the My Experiences. Bow, bow, bada bow, bow. If you caught the last one, you'll see that I absolutely annihilated the first round of this boss because Elite was too much for me, and I guess Normal is too basic. So I'll probably annihilate this entire game going on in the background. So I guess I don't really gotta focus on it. Well, that's great because I gotta talk about my experience at Steel City Con, which is Comic Con, but in Pittsburgh. Boom. And this, so, and Steel City Con is pretty much just a glorified flea market at the end of the day, with a bunch of vendors in there just selling stuff, and then you go to the back and you got like random actors and wrestlers and like famous people back there that you can get autographs and pictures with. Normally they normally get like one or two big names and the rest are relatively small, or they get like a themed year. I remember one year they had like a really big Karate Kid theme where they had like a bunch of Karate Kid actors and like the Cobra Kai actors. So it depends. But they also have like different events for like a cosplay competition, and I think that's actually it for events wise. Is a cosplay competition, which they normally have every year on the Sunday date, which is the date we went this time. But yeah, here's a quick video of the inside and outside of the event because I don't know, in case I figured y'all would want to see it in case you hadn't been to Steel City Con before, because it is very cramped. Also, just not the biggest fan of, but it is a cramped event. You're with a lot of people are surrounding you, and it's normally pretty packed, especially if you go on Friday or Saturday. It is very packed. Sundays, it's a little bit more chiller, as we found out this year. We do normally go on a Friday or Saturday date, but man, Sundays are nice, because it's like the chill people left. None of like all the, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like it's just kind of chill people left on the Sundays. But yeah. If you're curious food wise, it is Steel City Con has like hot dogs and whatever. Fairly basic, like like stadium food, pretty much. Nachos, hot dogs, stadium food, pretty much. As I already said. So yeah, that's there. Oh man, that ability doesn't work on the bosses. I didn't know that. Probably should have, but we'll be fine. Yeah, and this time was also the first time I ever went with somebody in a cosplay. One of my friends decided he wanted the cosplay this year, as we had a very crazy Halloween theme where we all kind of went all out, since it is my senior year in high school, so we didn't know the next time we would get a nice Halloween, so we went all out and did some like superhero stuff. So he was Daredevil, and man, majority of that event was us taking pictures, not like with, not like even us with people, of him with people actually. I feel like he just took a lot of pictures. He was the only one there. He took pictures with like everybody he could. Anyone else in cosplay that he even semi knew, he needed a picture with them, which was like kind of getting annoying at some point, but like also we're letting him have his fun. He was in cosplay, so that was also his first time, and he's also like a very outgoing person, so it'll be fine. Wow, I thought I would shred this boss. Turns out I was not shredding it as fast as I thought I was. Please kill that. 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 Please. 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 Yes, we got it. Ooh, that was close. All right. But yeah. So he went. He took a lot of pictures with everybody. I don't have the pictures because I mean it would be probably 50 plus pictures or something dumb, dude. It felt like 50 plus pictures if it wasn't. But yeah. Yeah, and then I was the one that showed up insanely early this time. We set like a meeting point at like we set like a meeting point this time. Abnormal. No, that is normal actually. So we have like our meeting point, and then I showed up 30 minutes early to the meeting point. So I just kind of sat around for 30 minutes waiting for my friends to show up. Outside of the event, I wasn't even in the event because I wanted to wait for them to like see everything, because I would have went through it in like an hour and be like, well, that was still CityCon for me. But no, I wanted to do it with them. So I waited for them. It was pretty chill. And there's a Home Goods nearby that lets you park there. There is another store nearby that does not let you park in their parking lot. They go to the Monroeville Convention Center. Those guys suck. So, Home Goods / Old TGI Fridays, they're chill. They don't care if you park there. Everyone else, they care if you park there. They care if you park around in their lot. So, if you ever plan on going, that's how you know. And that was actually also the first time I almost went cosplaying to the event, but I did not feel like A, driving there in cosplay, or B, stripping down to my underwear in said Home Goods parking lot. That's just not my type of thing, because I had like a Spider-Man suit, and you can't it's annoying to get on and off. So it was like either all in or none at all. I just went with none at all because that was easier. Also not a very outgoing person, like my friend is. So that's why he like did all the pictures and cosplay stuff, because he doesn't care. I slowly care on the inside. But yeah. Maybe I will one day. If that's, I have to go with like a group of people if I were to do it though. Like one person, no. But if like my whole group, since we did do it as Halloween, the problem was the other guys couldn't. No, one of the guys couldn't find their costumes, and the other one just never really cared, never asked. So, yeah. Let's get a little perma charge going on here. Charge is pretty cool. Charge. Yeah. And then the guy actually in cosplay did show up late, which was because he showed up late, right? And then proceeded to not have his ticket and have to ask his mom for money so he can buy a ticket. Which was like kind of like, are you kidding me? But he does stuff like this all the time, so it wasn't any different for us to see that he didn't have the money for his ticket or the ticket, as the rest of us had our tickets perfectly fine. You can see my ticket right here. Hopefully I inserted the picture, and hopefully there's nothing that can be stolen off of this. I don't know if there is or isn't, but I learned the hard way, I guess. Yeah, I'm definitely not beating this because I'm being an idiot and have $200,000 sitting in cash, and I just don't know where to spend it. So we'll just kind of reset, go through the next one. Yeah, maybe I thought it would be so easy. It's not that easy, I guess. I don't know. I don't like the map. That's the problem. I don't like this map that much. Yeah, so it was super. So yeah, so he was late. It was annoying. I'm trying to think what else really happened. Oh yeah, we always window shop when we go, and I always tell myself, because like it is a bunch of vendors, and like the vendors are a little bit overpriced because they can. It's at a like an event where like people really like the stuff that they're doing, so like they'll kind of upcharge a little bit. And I always tell myself like one day I'm gonna buy something there, because like they normally have like custom like lightsabers and stuff. And I always tell myself, yeah, one day. One day hasn't come yet, and I don't know if one day will ever come, but one day will come. So yeah, we window shopped for about 2 hours. Had my friend take pictures for 2 hours. And then the same friend that was getting pictures taken of him never used his phone because he was the winner that day of the I lost my phone contest. So we had to go help him pick that up. Not really help him, but we had to go pick that up. Pick up his phone because he lost it. I don't even know how he lost it, but he did. Yeah, he was the winner of someone lost their iPhone or whatever. So we had to go pick up his grand prize, but not brand new iPhone. Which he was happy to have back. Do this. Oh, I needed the farm actually. I needed farms. Let's see. What else went down? Yeah, this time they didn't have anybody like super great at the event for like to like go see, because normally like my friends will be pretty interested in going to see one person. Like the time before they went to go see Jon Bernthal, which is the Punisher, and then the time before that I think they had Gustavo Fring. I forget his actor's real name, but from Breaking Bad he played Gustavo Fring. So they did have them, which they both debated going to see whenever they were there. But this time they really had nobody. It was kind of weak. There was only like reasonable name that one of my friends kind of wanted to go see was Corey Taylor, but he wasn't there on Sunday. And my friend had like a concert or whatever, and he didn't want to wait for. Yeah, he didn't want to. He wanted to spend money at the concert and not on going to see Corey Taylor, so he just waited. But yeah. Normally they have better people. I think the only like semi-reasonable person they had this time was, I guess, SpongeBob's voice actor. I guess that's who it was. I think. I was like, this is pretty cool, but like, kind of our SpongeBob fans. Like we are SpongeBob fans, but like not enough to like see the actor or the voice actor or whatever. And then I did go there with the intent of looking for something, and then ended up never buying it, as I'm a D1 window shopper and didn't feel like looking for it. It was the It's Jeff series. It's about a shark dog thing. Don't know if you heard of it before, but yeah, might have replaced Cerberus at some point. I don't know. Be crazy. Be awesome if he did. Yeah, so I've looked for the second issue of that comic, because apparently they printed the second issue of that comic. I didn't know if they did or didn't. My friend told me that they did, apparently, after Googling it. So, went to maybe go look for that. Ended up not finding it. So, just kind of... Wow, that was bad. Just kind of continued on. As walking up and down the aisles of random nonsense. Yeah. Went to a flea market and left with one yellow wristband, as pictured here. Man. It's an average Steel City Con experience. Buy nothing, want everything. Although there was one thing I did almost debate buying. It was it's an art piece this guy had. We never really stopped and looked at it. We just kind of said, "Oh, that's cool," and walked past it. And I was like, "Man, that is really cool." We kind of walked past it a few times actually, and just never stopped. Because I always thought it'd be like way too overpriced, and also had no idea where I would put it because it was a pretty big piece. It would be like a centerpiece at like a house or like a living room, and I had no idea where I would put that. But, so that's why I didn't end up getting it, or even looking at it, because it was probably way overpriced too. Well, yeah. And that was my 2026 Steel City Con experience. I really got like no more notes here to go through. So yeah, sorry I can't keep like one game going of this boss. It's just timing, you know. I might actually switch up the game for like the next. Like, I got like 2 or 3 more in the series that I plan. Might switch up the next game for fun. You know, just get something new. Let's see how many events I got left. About 2 actually. 2. Yeah, I'll probably switch up the events in the next game. Let this game play out. You'll never know what happens. Wahahaha. What a shame. Yeah, so like, subscribe. Still at 1 subscriber, by the way. You know. Don't know if I've said that before, but still just chilling at 1. So I'll see y'all next time and catch you for the next my experience. Am I right? Peace out, Girl Scouts.